One's got to go in.
Hi, I'm Paul, and this is The Golf Show. Hi everyone, I'm Paul Hemlin. Welcome to The Golf Show. This week's show I'm going to have a chipping lesson from European Tour player Chris Hanson. Chris is also a coach at the academy at Crosland Heath near Huddersfield, which is where I am today. Chipping is such an important part of the game, and for amateurs, you know, are we doing it the best way possible? Are we getting in our own way? Amateurs quite often come up short on approach shots because they think they can hit the ball a bit further than they actually can. So chipping is really important to scoring well. You know, if you're shooting 8 on a weekend, maybe 40, 45 of those shots are on or around the green. So it's an area that I'm really keen to improve on. Chris has got a fantastic short game. I want him to tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I need to improve, and what drill I need to do as well. I need some help. I had my best ever competitive round on Sunday, and I nearly ruined it with 3 horrendous chip shots.
I'll watch you some shots, we'll video some shots.
Yep.
We'll put you through a couple of little tests, we'll put you through a little practice session, what you can go away and do yourself as well, so it's something you can structure it a little bit better. We'll give you something to work on. I think majority of people you see, for me, try and create the speed with the wrists and with hands especially. Kind of take the hands out of it. Brett Rumsklass is one of the best in the world, and he, for me, has a lot of set, but he's very good at returning that to a good impact position. Then you've got the likes of sort of Jason, very stable here, no wrist set, which is how I kind of teach majority of people. So I always use like these 3 shots as an example, where basically it's going to be the same swing, but it gives me 3 shots. So I go lob wedge nearly majority of the time. So we will push you to use a little bit more loft. Normal loft of the golf club there, which is for me is kind of a mid-flight. So I'm setting that at address. So my key is that the butt of the club points towards my belt buckle. At this position, there's a little bit of leg turn and it mirrors this. At impact, it's roughly somewhere near there again, and it follows through. So then for me to control the speed, all I do then is get more speed from body and legs. So my speed's a bit faster, or my speed's a bit slower, but the club path and the club works through the same motion. So I'll go 3 shots for you here. So we go mid-flight, so club face is pretty square. Okay, I've not created enough speed to get the distance, but that was a nice flight. If I wanted to hit it a little bit lower, okay, I would close it in a little bit, I would go a little bit further back in stance, but the action would be the same.
And when you say close it in, do you mean with your legs?
I mean, more toe of the club would be a little bit in.
Chip one in.
And then the third example is, I open it up a lot, but the club stays very similar, so now I have to put more speed on it because there's more loft, so it's going up more, isn't it? So to get the distance, same sort of action, ball goes up a lot higher. Is what a lot of people would say would be shaft lean. Okay, you're already using a gap wedge there, so you're probably de-lofting that quite a lot.
My thought process was kind of get the weight leaning forward, which is where my legs look like they've just collapsed.
I don't mind weight into the left side. We go 60-40 left side, but maintain that. So we want you to feel that from here, the butt of the club stays
kind of pivoting.
Stays more at your belt buckle, and you turn out of the way. We're going to get you to have not really a big gap here. Okay. And then one more thing to show you. If we just have a little peek down the line, okay, you're standing so open to it as well. Yeah. Down that, I want you pretty square to this now. Okay, so I want you to stand square and turn middle to sort of Yep, that looks good to me. Just from thinking about butt of the club being connected here more, especially going through the shot. Okay, I want you to hit a shot, not too bothered where it goes yet. I want you to say to me, when you finish, the club head is outside your hands and the butt of the clubs.
When you say outside hands, that way, rather than over here.
Exactly, yeah. And the butt of the clubs. So what, do that again for me? back. You feel closer in here as well. So not this.
Right. I mean, I've been hitting it really off the back foot as well, and that could be why I was sculling some of those the other day and chopping down on it.
So for me, as soon as ball goes back foot, and your shaft leans forward, you either get stuck in the ground, and fat one, or you think, oh crap, I best not do that. I go that way after it and scull it. Yeah. So for me, it's more forward, central with shaft here, and let's keep it connected.
That makes more sense.
Lovely strike. Lovely strike. That's what I'm saying. You want your speed to be created by body.
Yeah.
So your hands, that snatchy hand sort of. Spin on that. Get that onto the end of your grip. Same feeling.
Yeah.
This is great for anybody.
Yeah.
The majority of people. You can see a lot of this.
Yeah.
Trying to scoop it in the air, get some extra loft on it. That's where the thin, the fat comes from.
Yeah, I mean, even on a short chip, it almost feels like the club's up here sometimes, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you had an alignment stick or one of those devices there, you're a little bit awkward at setup, but you ain't going to front your wrists at it. So this is not allowing you. So this is pretty tight to your body, and your body just moves out of the way.
Yeah.
Keep it lower and a bit further down. Okay, let's go again. So let's hit a couple of shots with that there. Okay, it's a bit of a slightly different feeling for you, but
nice sounds.
So the swing on the right here was one of your original ones.
Yeah.
So
just the posture on the left looks so much better already. I was saying to somebody at the club the other day that when you're playing a pro-am, without seeing anybody hit a ball, just from address, you can tell who the pro is and who the amateurs are just by their address position, and that looks like two different golfers.
So I think you become so open, hadn't you, and sort of sat into it. Okay, so that there is a very like driven position, like D-loft in the club.
Yeah. So to be honest, I did well in only sculling 3 on Sunday then.
It's a pretty good effort, yeah. You're talented. Okay, now it's okay. Ball sort of central on the left one. Okay, so that's us trying to get. Okay, we did change club here, but over.
Yeah.
That so you can see the red line comes out that side of your body, whereas that one's still up to your shoulder. So it's certainly not as leaned there. And then the other key was what we're trying to get you a little bit more connected. In sort of this position here, weren't we? So that you can see straight away that gap's a lot smaller, isn't it? Okay, we've got the alignment stick training there, which I think is helpful. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I think the key for me is that the lower body and the upper body work together. So I think a lot of people don't use the legs in the chipping action, which actually is an important thing. Like a lot of people just a very static lower body and just shoot their arms. But if you actually let your legs, if you let your right pocket go back a little bit, even in a chip, like you let your belt buckle go this way, and control it through lower body.
So you kind of are finishing on your toe on your right.
Certainly, there's a little, which you do get to a finishing position, which is nice. So show me one through to follow through. So remember, you follow through. It's connected here, and that's it. Club head.
When we say outside the hands, that's because
lovely,
not that way.
Yeah. Okay. Whereas yours before, you were very driven here.
The club was like that, wasn't it? 90
across,
degrees.
Didn't you, up here, So.
Face was a bit closed on that one.
You might nearly be standing a bit close now.
When you're on tour, Chris, obviously you've got a caddy cleaning your clubs for you, but will you get a T-peg out and get the grooves nice and clean? Were you really into all that?
I get him to do that, yeah.
But it's something amateurs should do?
Massively, yeah. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts on wedge playing. Any grass or any dew on a club face just takes the spin off the ball totally. Right. Yeah, you need that clean club face massively. You know, so many amateurs, how do I spin it? And they give you a wedge and it's covered in mud. That's your first answer. So I think for you, it has to feel shorter, but you get in there quicker, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Because your body's moving it quicker. So this is a massive improvement, which is always nice to
I like
see.
it when you say that.
You play spot the difference?
Okay.
Alright.
Gosh. Yeah.
So, hugely aiming left.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
Well, you kind of felt you'd gone that way a bit, hadn't you?
Yeah.
It's a lovely little club head outside the hands.
And that club head outside the hands, the club is facing left, but is that just going to do that anyway with the physics of it? It's
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not trying to sort of hold it square.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
You can see how, for me, on the the right side, it's like you've falsely tried to push it down the line. Whereas now you've, body and arms have moved left together.
Yeah.
It's really nice. We're not going to the flag here, we're going to go past it, but for me just to take it to here, I could probably hit it 30 yards, 40 yards.
That's just in turning the speed on.
That's just me just trying to be more aggressive here.
I think the whole thing moving as a unit, it just looks more solid, more reliable. With me, it was obviously pot luck whether it's a good one or a bad one. You know.
You're just making it hard for yourself because, like I said, anyway, as soon as you weren't massively wrist setting it, but you were very much driving it. You know, like as soon as you have to put some wrist set in it, you have to unset that, don't you? And it has to match up to get back to the ball. So for me, play around with how you set the club face and just keep it nice and simple back and through. 3 balls now. So this is how I get a lot of people to practice. So I don't know, maybe an hour session, you'd have 20 minutes doing what we've just done. So it will just be technique. Just a bit of block practice, working on like the position and the feeling. Then you would go. It's a great little way to practice because you don't get anybody's way. And it's a bit of variety. So 3 balls. So for this one we'll go blue flag. I want you to try and hit 3 different height shots now. Just go high on them. So you're going to open the face, address.
Is that about where you go?
Yep, so with the speed you put on the last one would probably now be quite good. Okay, a bit higher, spinnier one too.
On that.
Stop a lot quicker. Okay, then now go square face, ball back a little bit. So you're going to de-loft it a little bit. And again,
Still square it.
Yeah, still square with feet. Turn onto it the same. A little bit clean. So then what I do then is I do 3 balls to that flag, 3 balls to that flag, 3 to that flag.
Bit of variety
3
in there.
flags. So then there's your bit of variety. Then now you go again. But now you've got to go 3 different flags.
Okay.
And what we do now is we're going to test you. So you would do 5 sets of 3. So we're going to do red flag, blue flag, dark blue flag. You tell me what is a good shot in footage for each flag.
Okay.
So what do you think is a good shot for that one? For you?
For me?
This is you're judging it.
A good shot for me here would be within 2 or 3 feet. Somewhere where I've got a good chance of making the putt.
Okay, cool. I think you're being very tough on yourself there. I'm going to say 5 feet for the shot today. That one's even harder. So that'll be 5 feet, that'll be 5 feet, that could be 7 feet.
Okay.
So you've got 17 feet combined to hit these 3 shots now.
That might have just been outside. I was going to go on for that one.
6 feet. Very nice.
Still keep.
You still go a little bit open.
Yeah, I have to have longer spikes in my left shoe tomorrow.
Nail through your foot.
Yeah, mulligan.
No. You failed that set. So that would have been 3 shots. 16 feet this time for 3. Had a hole in it. Okay. So disconnected. Yeah. Up there. Okay. Yeah, you got a hole in it too. So blue one, white one.
Could be a long episode this one, guys. Go put the kettle on. Square again. Stop doing that pull.
Nice. Really nice. Couple of feet. So if you hold this one, let you have it. White flag.
Don't kill the camera.
Come on, keep off the camera. It's a proper shot.
What could possibly go wrong?
Come on.
Square again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of goes in 2 movements, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So get to there in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay, so from 2 sets, 0 out of 2. So let's just do one more.
Okay.
We'll go back to these 3. 18 feet we've got. We'll get 8 feet there.
Tell me about the slope.
Yeah, just shot that.
Oh yeah, quite nice.
Yeah, toughly shot that, yeah.
So
8 feet, so you've got 10 feet left, 2 flags. Yeah, you've got a chance, 5 feet.
Need a bit more juice on that one.
So you've got 5 feet to complete this one. So now all of a sudden you've got a bit of pressure, haven't
Yeah, I
you?
like that.
So you've done your block practice, you've done a bit of variety, now you've got a bit of pressure. You want to do it.
Got it.
Oh, it's
Dug his heels in from there. It's just getting that speed. I think it's just getting that used to that.
of where it comes from.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's for you, isn't it, to find, like say, where you get generate speed from, yeah?
Yeah. So if I think, as you say, keep that there, all the way through, finishing there, and you can't go far wrong, really.
Not really. I think it just keeps it very, very simple.
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of people, it's a really easy way to pitch. I think but at all levels, like I teach professionals to do it like that, and I'll teach a beginners to do it like that.
When you're practicing your chip shots, really important to use some decent balls.
Yeah, or which ball you would use.
And you know, maybe use the balls that you would use out on the course.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to. Even I didn't lose a ball today, which is great. You know, so I think you need to make sure you're doing that. If you're going to go and play a tailor-made and then a titleist and then a Callaway, they're going to have different properties, and you're not going to be able to gauge correctly how good or how bad your chipping is.
I think it's just you see the ball react the same all the time, don't you?
Awesome, Chris, that was really helpful. Obviously, we're playing a program together in October, so you can see if I can put this into practice by then.
Yeah.
That would be good. How can people arrange a lesson with you, Chris? What do they need to do?
Yeah, so just head over to my website, chrishansongolf.com, or find me on all the social media platforms on Hanson Pro Golf, and teaching up at the academy at Crosland Heath, and it's a fantastic setup.
Great setup here, yeah, brilliant.
Get yourself up there, guys.
Brilliant, Chris, thanks so much.
Awesome.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you for watching The Golf Show. I hope you enjoyed the episode. To watch another episode, click here. To subscribe, click here.